Hey everyone, it's Tim here, and today's tutorial is unpacking In Your Eyes by The Weeknd. Pretty cool song. We're going to have a look at the chord progression, how it works, how to play the chord progression, and also why the chord progression is only one chord different to just about every one of the most popular pop song progressions out there, but why that one chord difference makes it sound so much better. If you haven't already subscribed, then make sure you do so, and let's get into today's content. So the song is based around a 4-chord progression. There's really only 4 chords through the whole song. There's a little bit of a bridge, but the chords are C minor and F major, and G minor and E flat major. So they're what we've built, what the song is built around. So with the melody, I was just kind of playing the melody there over the top. It's a bit of a tricky melody to play, so if you are interested in learning this song, I'd play along to the original, or maybe even the song In Your Eyes. I can't remember the exact lyrics, but you could sing along to it pretty easily, and a hell of a lot more easily than trying to play those kind of rhythms. So if you're actually learning it, I'd learn the chords: C minor, we've got F major, we've got G minor, and we've got E flat major. You can even keep the D in that E flat major chord, giving you an E flat major 7 kind of chord sound. So the chords are, we've got C minor, and I really like analysing chords and teaching students about the chords because it really helps them learn so much more about the progression than just playing the chords. And we've got B flat and we've got E flat. So the key of this, I mean, you could look at, it's not in C minor, I don't think it's in E flat major, I'm pretty sure this is in B flat major. And so if we look at the chord progression by chord numbers, this is chord 2, this is chord 5, chord 6 and chord 4. Now those of you who know a little bit about pop songs will know that this is almost the same as one of the most common pop song progressions, and that's the 1-5-6-4 progression. So let's actually try the 1-5-6-4 progression. If we're going to play that, then instead of C minor here, we play a B flat major chord. So let's hear what that sounds like. It's not going to sound like In Your Eyes anymore, but it's going to sound like a whole lot of other pop songs probably. So here we go: B flat major to F to G minor to E flat. It's one of the most common pop song progressions out there, and it's really interesting, I think, that The Weeknd has chosen, instead of using the really common progression 1-5-6-4, they've just changed it up and used the 2. And I'm sure there are other songs out there, I can't think of any off the top of my head that do this, but just shifting from that major 1 chord to the minor 2 chord just takes away some of the happy kind of buzz and makes it a little bit more subdued, more, it's kind of sad, a little bit, I don't know, not quite so poppy, which is what I think is really appealing about this tune. The other interesting thing that really connects this well, I think, is that E flat major and C minor, these guys are what's called relative. They share the same key signature, the same set of notes they're built on. So they're very, very closely aligned. And so moving from here to here, you're only actually changing one note. The B flat's becoming a C here. Or if I play it up here, the B flat is becoming a C, right? To get the C minor chord. So the link between the last chord in the 4-chord sequence and the first becomes a little bit stronger when they are relative like this. So I think that's another way that the song kind of, it's got that feeling of rolling along, and it just kind of goes in a cycle but doesn't get boring somehow. So anyway, the C chord, elements as well of the pentatonic scale in this melody, particularly in the middle. The pentatonic melody in the key of B flat is B flat, C, D, F, and G, and they use this a lot in that melody when it gets busy in the middle of the chorus. I mean, that's all purely pentatonic notes. Now, granted, they don't stick to the pentatonic because one of the next notes they do is in your eye, and E flat is not in the pentatonic scale. So if you want to play along to the original, they're the 4 chords you need: C minor, F, G, and E flat. Hopefully me showing you those chords on the keyboard have helped. I'll go through them one more time. We've got the C minor chord here. We move up to the F. Up one more to G. We've got the B flat in that. And then E flat, which is down here. Now G minor and E flat are very closely linked as well, because you can actually just change this G minor into an E flat by just moving the top note up one. Like this. And that's why learning to use inversions for chords can really help make it be easier to play, because you can play the C minor chord like this, moving to an F like this, and then G, and then E flat. Anyway, I hope you have a little bit of fun with it. If you've got any questions about this chord progression, the 2, 5, 6, 4, or the 1, 5, 6, 4, or any of the pop progressions, or how to teach any of these things, or if you're a player and you're wondering about how to play this, or any questions at all, leave a comment below. Make sure you hit the subscribe and the bell icon so we can notify you when we're next live, this time next week. I'll see you then.